Hello, and welcome to the mothership. And thank you for joining us on this episode 6 review of Skeleton Crew. Was it an episode? Hey. Oh, the Russians are coming. Purity of essence, baby. Happy New Year, everyone. Man, so I don't know, man. This had the makings of a decent episode, but they're too goddamn short. And I have to go back and kind of see. So 27 minutes and 48 seconds, but that's not counting the recap and the opening credits or whatever. But just for, I'm rewinding it and just kind of like going through it real quick. But this episode literally has like 4 scenes, right? Like this is a 4-scene episode. This is fucking crazy. So so the recap and the opening credits look like they're 3 minutes and 6 seconds. So what did I say? 27:48. So 20 minutes and 42 seconds. This is a 24 minute and what did I say? 27:48 and then 3:06. Yeah, so this is a 25 minute and like 42 second fucking show. Come on, dude. Come on. And of course, nothing really happens. Nana Wood. How did Urkel not fucking bite it in the... Who died in the acid? Nobody? Like, that was weird. I thought a bunch of people died in the acid. And, like, we literally see, like, the weird pig-faced dude who's not a Gamorrean guard. It'd be cool to see a Gamorrean guard or a Gamorrean pirate. That'd be kind of cool, huh? There's the weird egg sack lady who's, what'd y'all think of that? The egg sack lady. Ooh. Strange. But yeah, like the first 3 people in the first 3 or 4 people that were in line last episode who were obviously banging on the door, like they're all alive. Urkel's alive. That pig-faced dude is alive. We get to see Pocket again, who's... I'd like to put her in my pocket, you know what I'm saying? I'd sew her inside my pocket. Anyway, cutie, huh? Fuck, Urkel's alive. Anyway, this is like a 4-scene episode. There's some tension between the 2 girls, which doesn't make much sense. But they're setting that up for something later, perhaps, which is a bit strange. It's a bit strange for that to be an undertone, but whatever. Her fucking KB's thing is corroded. Why don't they just clean it? And then that, she just punched a hole in the sand with the old one, and then they poured in melted wires. Like, if that's all it took, then how could that other thing be so corroded? And if it was corroded, how could it be the correct dimension? Right? It's either floured with corrosion and bigger, or it's eroding away from corrosion and it's smaller. So that, whatever. I mean, I was a manual machinist for quite a few years, so maybe that's just me who thinks that fucking didn't make any sense. Well, we get to see my great nephew Brutus Sivrak. How about the old lady who's standing next to Brutus, who says equal time per the code? She like the only... Oh, there's that like Maori hunter chick who's on there too. I was about to say she's the only chick on fucking pirate ship. Boy, her job's got to be never ending. But there's that Maori chick in the, like, somewhat looking stormtrooper armor. Yeah, man. I mean, like, I'm not gonna say that the episode wasn't good, but it was too short, and, like, it's just, you know, why wait all week for this 20 minutes of nothing, you know? And, like, I don't know, man. We all were correct that, you know, something's wrong with KB, and she's going to be the weak link and going to be corroding and shutting down. And she might very well die for the end, but I doubt it. I don't think she's going to die. But yeah, I would say, you know, oh, and she hit the button, which was like some fucking weird sheath fucking, you know. Because the first thing I was thinking was, all right, we need to determine, like, how much damage can a fucking ship take, right? Because we saw that fucking whatever kind of fucking remote control smelter thing was that was chewing up the ship. Like, that motherfucker is sticking long-ass fucking legs, like, deep in the fucking ship. You know, and then she hits the fucking button, which she's not supposed to hit, which is conveniently some sort of fucking ejects the fucking foreskin of the ship. That was fucking super convenient, you know? All in all, like, I feel like this was a pretty weak episode. You know, we got to see a Mon Calamari. We saw that egg sack chick. I don't even know what the fuck that was, but strangely erotic. I'm sure Salacious Rum will like that. And Michael the Pervy Elf. But, man. There's just... what happened? You know? As far as details of the story, and are we any further along than we were? I mean, I guess in the last 30 seconds we were, right? They're on the ship. They're... I guess going to At-Atten, because the girl has the... Geordi LaForge chick has the coordinates. She said she did. There's 8 episodes, I think. So this was 6. But, you know, I don't know, man. This was kind of phoned in. Much to do about nothing. Could have done without it. I mean, I don't know. Or something more could have happened. I don't know. This episode's definitely lacking. And I am kind of disappointed in it. You know, I don't have any big complaints, but you know, it's like they I don't know, between this episode, we've now had 2 episodes, in my opinion, that are just much to do about nothing and have no... I don't know, it's just kind of a waste of everybody's time and Lucasfilm's money. I don't know, man. So, I'm still interested, obviously, in what's going to happen. Blah, 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 blah. Star Wars is awesome. Blah, 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 blah. But, what a disappointment. Like, I can't remember at what time, but I checked and I was like, this feels like it's about to wrap up, you know? And I looked at hit the little arrow down button where it shows the running timer, and I was like, oh, these motherfuckers. So, I don't know. This one definitely, if you don't see this episode, what are you not gonna catch? You know, and I'm sure there are gonna be people, oh, well, Wynn saved KB and all, but, like, none of that fucking matters. None of that matters to the story, the mystery that's at hand, right? Getting back to the planet, and I guess now we know they're gonna go. Jod Shananana, he knows how to get there. So the pirates are going to show up at the planet. The kids are going to show up slightly before, warn everybody that there are these pirates coming. And then we're going to see their big gun on the top of their school. And, they're going to fight off the fucking pirates. And then we're going to find out that the supervisor dude is the pirate from the Onyx Cinder. And then that's the show. Rappity rap. That's a wrap. So, and if that's the case, if I'm correct in making an ass out of you and me, assuming that that's where this is going in the next 2 episodes, I'm going to say, wow, what a waste of a Star Wars show, If Andor is 10 and Acolyte is 0, I'm projecting that this show's going to be a whatever. It's going to be a 4.5, maybe a 5. Like, it's nothing to write home about. We've seen one lightsaber, and we've seen some X-Wings. So, what the fuck? Is it very Star Warsy? No, not particularly. I don't know. But, if I'm not out hunting next Tuesday, update on the hunting. The river, I was going to do a float trip down the river. The river is much too high at the moment. And it's a river I've never floated, and I will be doing it by myself. Flood stage of the river is 17 feet, and it's at 16.5. So, I'm not really game to fucking speed demon down the, I'm going with oars. It's a float trip. There's no motor. And I'm doing it solo. So I postponed it. I've been doing some slip hunting on the banks of the river. Seen a lot of sign. I heard one deer grunt yesterday after dark. And of course, shooting hours they would have been not, even if I had a fucking light, like that would have been illegal. So, but I did hear that motherfucker. And so, we'll be going back. But, when we get something, you guys will be the second to know. And hopefully the river will get back down to a manageable, I'd like to see it in like the 10, 12 foot mark. But whatever. And as far as Skeleton Crew goes, there's some guys I know out there, you know who you are, who are like, now after that last episode, if we could get 8 episodes that were like episode 5, I'd say, oh, fucking banger of a fucking show. But the disappointments is outweighing the excitement after this episode. So we'll see. I guess they gotta have, I don't know. That's just how Lucasfilm, whatever you want to call it, Star Wars, Disney, that's how it works. They don't have enough ideas to make a fucking banger they don't have enough ideas to fill out an entire series, it seems like. So, and that's shameful. But anyway, so I have been General Lax Sivrak. I will continue to be. Always remember, General Ripper was right. Think about that. Go back and watch this film. Know that we do know that fucking fluoride's not cool to be drinking, and General Ripper was right. He was right the whole time. Anyway, Zappa-dappa-doo, coochie-coo, baby, and who loves you? All right, see you on down the trail, fuckers.